Hello students, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Today all of you are very happy, yeah? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, today I want to discuss some questions. Today I want to call all our students and what have you knowledge and I want to check. क्या आप लोग तैयार हैं?
Yes, sir.
जैसे कि मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, if you want to learn the well English, then first of all, what is the most important? How much question you can ask. Then today I want to check how much knowledge you have and how can you discuss a small sentence. Suppose anybody meet to you and if say, can you talk in English? Well, yes. Then what you will talk? Then first of all, I want to call Millie and one Ladli. Please, both of you come and I want to listen.
What's your name?
My name is Ladli Kumari.
What's your father name?
My father name is Munna Saw.
What's your mother name?
My mother name is Poonam Devi.
What's your father?
My father is a businessman.
What's your mother?
My mother is a housemaker.
In which class do you read?
I read in class 8,
In which school?
middle school.
Where do you live?
I live at Rajdhanwar.
How many brother and sister have you?
I have one brother and one sister.
How many members are there in your family?
There are 5 members in my family.
How many students are there in your school?
There are 2000 students in my school.
How many students are there in your class?
There are 80 students in my class.
How many girls are there in your class?
There are 40 girls in my class.
How many boys are there in your class?
There are 40 boys in my class.
How many minutes are there in a hour?
There are 60 minutes in an hour.
How many seconds are there in a minute?
There are 60 seconds in.
How many hours in a day?
There are 24 hours in a day.
How many colors are there in a rainbow?
There are 7 colors in a rainbow.
How many zeros are there in a one color?
There are 7 zeros in a one color.
How many meters are there in a kilometer?
There are 1000 meters in a kilometer.
How many peoples are there in your village?
There are 2000 people in my village.
Thank you. Can you ask some question me?
Of course. What's your name?
My name is Millie Kumari.
What's your father name?
My father name is Gopal Sir.
What's your mother name?
My mother name is 𝗦𝗺.
In which class do you read?
I read in class 8.
Which is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black and white.
How many brother and sister do you have?
I have one brother and no sister.
How many members are there in your family?
There are 4 members in my family.
What's your father?
My father is a teacher.
What's your mother?
My mother is a housemaker.
How many people are there in your village?
There are at least 500 people in my village.
How many students are there in your school?
There are 500 students in my school.
How many minutes are there in an hour?
There are 60 minutes in an hour.
How many seconds in a minute?
There are 60 seconds in a minute.
How many states in are there in your country?
There are 29 states and capital in my country.
How many districts are there in your state? Thank you and nice talking to you.
Thank you, Millie and Ladli. Both of you spoke well. But what's the problem? All the students, can you tell me? They have less confidence. Am I right?
Yes.
First of all, क्या जरूरी है? You have to show your confidence. I have taught you many things. Both ask the question and you have only problem in the question. तो कोई भी स्टूडेंट यदि इंग्लिश को सीखना चाहता है सबसे पहले छोटे छोटे सेंटेंस को बनाइए. हाउ मेनी जैसे आप लोग को पहले भी पढ़ाए थे. एक कलम है देयर इज अ पेन, 2 कलम है देयर आर 2 पेन्स. तो इन द सेम वे बोथ क्वेश्चंस आस्क वेल. थैंक यू. But now I want to call some more student. One a small boy, Saksham, and one Aman. Both of you come. I want to listen. What do you know in English? So two students, one small boy. May I know what's your name?
My name is Saksham Kumar Nisar.
And what's your name?
My name is 𝗦𝗺𝗿𝗲.
Okay. The two students are standing here. I want to see what types both of you can speak. Okay. Take your sorry, phone. Yeah. What is this?
Mike.
Mic. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is 𝗦𝗺𝗿𝗲.
What's your father name?
My father's name is Pawan Kumar.
What's your mother name?
My mother's name is Preeti Dev.
Where do you live?
I live at 𝗏𝗏.
How many stars in the sky?
There are infinity star in the sky.
How many zeros in the 1,000?
There are 3 zeros in the 1,000.
How many districts in Jharkhand?
There are 24 districts in Jharkhand.
How many students are there in your school?
There are 1,000 students in my school.
How many students are there in your class?
There are 30 students in my class.
How many boys are there in your class?
There are at least 10 boys in my class.
How many girls are there in your class?
At least 20.
How many people are there in your city?
There are at least 10,000 people in my city.
How many rooms in your school?
There are 30 rooms in my school.
How many people are there in your village?
There are at least 10,000 people in my village.
How many members are there in your family?
There are 7 members in my family.
How many students are there in your school?
There are at least 1,000 students.
Okay, have you any question? Please ask me.
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Saksham Kumar Nisar.
What's your father name?
My father name is Sujit Kumar Nisar.
What's your father?
My father is a chairman of a school.
What's your mother?
My mother is a housewife.
How many members are there in your family?
There are 10 members in my family.
In which school do you read?
I read in a school, Kids Sanskar Priya school.
How many teachers are there in school?
There are 20 teachers in my school.
How many students? How many boys are there in your class?
There are 20 boys in my class.
How many? Where do you live?
I live at 𝗏𝗏, Kausalya Nagar Road.
Where do you? In which class do you read?
I read in class 4 standard.
How many? Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Well spoke, Saksham and Aman, but same condition. What's the condition? You have no ability well, you have no well confidence, and you become the what else? Fear. You have to become the fearless. चलिए नेक्स्ट टाइम आप लोग बहुत अच्छा करेंगे. Some students more. There are two Aryan in this batch. One senior, one junior. Both of you come, and I want to you give some different types of questions. Okay. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यहाँ भी लोग डिस्कस किया किस चीज़ों पे, डेयर पे, कि हाउ मैनी यहाँ तक जो है बहुत अच्छा लोग किया. अब आप लोग को देखते हैं, तो प्लीज बोथ आर्यन कम ऑन, यू आर वेलकम.
What's your name?
My name is Aryan Kumar.
What's your father name?
My father name is Munna Sir.
What's your mother name?
My mother name is Poonam Devi.
In which class do you read?
I read in class 10th.
What's your aim?
My aim is become IAS officer.
How many brother and sister have you?
I have one brother and 2 sisters.
How many teachers are there in your school?
There are 20 teachers in my school.
How many students are there in your school?
There are at least 1,000 students in my school.
In which is your favorite footballer?
Footballer. My favorite footballer is Ronaldo.
And which is your favorite game?
My favorite game is cricket.
What's your hobby?
My hobby is watching movie.
Which is your favorite game?
My favorite game is cricket.
Why do you like cricket?
I like cricket because I play well.
And which is your favorite country?
My favorite country is Australia.
Why do you like Australia?
I like Australia it because Australia is a smallest country.
The smallest country. And which is your favorite city?
My favorite city is Kolkata
Why?
because Kolkata is cheap and best city, and I have visited there.
Okay. Are you interested in movie?
Yes,
And may I know who is your favorite actor?
yes, my favorite actor is Allu Arjun.
Why? Why do you like Allu Arjun?
I like Allu Arjun because he is a stylish star.
Who's your favorite actress?
My favorite actress is Kareena Kapoor.
Why do you like Kareena Kapoor?
I like Kareena Kapoor because she looks very beautiful.
And thank you. Can you ask me question?
Yes, I will ask same question. What's your name?
My name is Aryan Kumar Vishwakarma.
What's your father name?
My father name is Aryan Vishwakarma.
What's your mother name?
My mother name is Mamta Devi.
What's your father?
My father is electrician.
What's your mother?
My mother is housemaker.
How many members are there in your family?
There are 20 members in my family.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have only one sister.
Okay. Which is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black
Why do you like black?
because black is very attractive color.
Which is your favorite game?
My favorite game is football
Why do you like football?
because football is the best game.
Which is your favorite footballer?
My favorite footballer is Messi.
Messi. Okay. Do you interested in movie?
Yes, I'm tasty.
May I know who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor is Prabhas
Why do you like Prabhas?
because he is very stylish and his movie very awesome.
And who is your favorite actress?
No, no, I don't like any actress.
Okay. In which school do you read?
I read in plus two high school.
In which class?
I read in I am a student of 12th.
What's your faculty?
My faculty is commerce.
What's your aim?
My aim is become a CA.
How many students are there in your school?
There there are 2000 students at least.
How many teachers are there in your school?
There are 20 teachers in my school.
Who is your class teacher?
My class teacher is students.How sir.
Nice to talking you.
Thank you.
Thank you both, Aryan. All of you, both of you spoke very well. But anyhow, first of all, you make the well confidence. Okay? Confidence यदि आ गया तो आपको कहीं दिक्कत नहीं होगा. So first of all, you try to make the confidence. Without confidence, you can't speak well. You have lot of questions, but you are going direct. Of course, why not? In my opinion, like this you can use. Okay? You said my favorite actress is Kareena Kapoor. He asked, why do you like? So you can say, I like because she is the wife of Saif Ali Khan. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, she looks like. तो थोड़ा थोड़ा छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को देखना है. Okay? Next time, I assure you, you will speak well, but a small sentence. Without practice, you can't speak. Okay? Thank you all students. Next time, all of you will try well. And anybody want to learn well English, then please follow such types of student. they are learning. So having seen the video, you won't comment. इन लोग को हौसला बढ़ा के रखेंगे ताकि आने वाले टाइम में ये लोग भी बहुत अच्छा अंग्रेजी बोलेगा, क्योंकि स्मॉल प्लेस में थोड़ा सा दिक्कत होता है. कमिंग द टाइम दे कैन इम्प्रूव. थैंक यू.